Wynand Laatz, Operations Director of Mobi Ventures. We manage Mobi Claw911, Mobi Track, which is our vehicle tracking, Mobi Amber Plan, that's our ambulance service. We partnered up with ER24. We've got a rescue division called Rescue Support Services. So like the floods we recently had in the Durban area, we've got a group of volunteers that are rescue trained that can go out and assist in those events, high angle, swift water, you name it. And yeah, then obviously our Mobi Claw911, which is the hub of our business currently.
Okay. So Wynand, tell us a little bit more about those floods that happened recently.
So when we get the warnings from the weather services, from the various organizations, we tend to put our teams on standby. We are partnered with ER24 as well as RPSS, Medical Rescue and Search and Rescue. We've got a group of volunteers that are trained and certified in rescue training. It can be swift water rescue, high angle. We do actual rescue of people and then body recoveries. A lot of people like to call it search and recovery, not search and rescue, because it always tends to be recovery.
Right.
Yeah, just being realistic.
Yes.
But with the recent floods we've had, it's strange how certain areas in the Durban area is affected, more heavily so by heavier rain as opposed to other areas. So we would be on standby for known hotspots where flooding takes place, and those hotspots actually never took place. There was no flooding. So we were quite shocked when we found out that a certain area in Pinetown was affected quite badly. The one specific incident, there was a female that drove over a road within the Pinetown area, small little bridge, and the water came and swept her car away. Yeah, so there's actual footage of a vehicle being swept down the river. She's sitting on the brake, because you can see the brake lights that's illuminated. Sure. And she's stressing, and the car's literally floating down a river. So we got notified of this incident. We activated our role players, our rescue team, Rescue Support Services, which is actually an NPO. We activated ER24, RPSS, we responded out, and where the river is located, it is basically behind residential properties. It's actually, it's the Ambila River. It's not a massive river, but it's a decent size. When we got there, it was massive rapids, a huge amount of water that's just gushing down. We had to go to each little individual residential property on the back to check and see if we can see a vehicle basically stuck in the reeds or stuck in the bush, that we can see if we can effect a rescue. Unfortunately, the water level was so high we couldn't spot the vehicle. We had to wait for the water level to drop. This rescue started at 6:30 in the evening. Around 11 o'clock we called it off due to the risk factor, heavy rain, severe water, and then also we had to get our rescuers back home to their families. So around 1 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call from one of my staff saying that she has located the vehicle. The water level has dropped quite a bit. The tip of the vehicle actually stood up. We couldn't identify what vehicle it was. Eventually, we got rescue swimmers to the location, Durban Fire Rescue. They were amazing. They arrived on scene, got into the water, and there is footage on our TikTok and Facebook of the incident where they confirmed that the vehicle that we're looking for is the same vehicle, and they can confirm there's a body in the vehicle. Yeah, so eventually the water level dropped even further. 4:30 that morning, they managed to pull the vehicle out and confirm that the female inside is who we were looking for. You know, what gives us comfort is knowing that that family that was there on scene, we gave them comfort in knowing that that's their loved ones. They get closure out of the incident.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's only one of the incidents that we deal with. That's from our rescue division. Right. And then on a national basis, our Mobi Claw911, there we deal with all kinds of emergency. And believe it or not, 80% of our business is medical emergencies, where people collapse, have heart attacks, strokes, dislocating hips, falling. There's various others. Another incident that stands out is we had a client in the Drakensberg Mountains. She got bitten by a puff adder. And getting a medical response there quickly is almost impossible due to where it is, where it's situated. We ended up getting 2 helicopters to her. One helicopter sent the paramedic up straight to her, got her into the small helicopter and flew her down to, let's call it the base area, where then the bigger medical helicopter came through from Durban, landed there, and took her through to Pietermaritzburg Hospital for further care. It just shows the effectiveness of our app, of how it works.
And all of these people contacted you through your app?
That is correct, yes.
Is there an emergency button on the app? How does it work?
Yes, so Let's start with the app. It's developed in-house. It's owned. It's not that it's owned by someone else. It's developed for the South African market for our climate here. Me being in the police for 10 years as well as a medic, I've got that experience, so does my partners. So we brought that knowledge base over to develop the app, and I can actually show it on my phone quickly.
That would be great.
So what it is one button that will pop up. That's it. So there's no worry in getting...
Wow.
Yeah, it's one button that you press and hold, and that triggers. Should we do it?
And this connects to your location, wherever you are.
That's right. As long as your GPS location is on, it will show us where we are.
Let's do that.
So you press and hold the panic, and it turns green. This notifies us that the alert is being sent through the control room. Panic initiated, expect a call from the control room. So we got a control room that's based in Westville, Durban. It is manned 24 hours, 24/7 by staff that is trained within the industry. So just to show you, that's the alert that has come through. That's the address, 13 Twilight Drive, Twilight Ridge. Yeah, it just shows, yes, Mark, control room phoning now.
Wow.
Hello?
Mobi Claw911, please state your emergency.
It's Wynand, I'm doing a test.
Alright, no problem. Could you just confirm your password for me? Your phone number, sorry.
078 027 6607.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Sure, that was a matter of seconds.
Absolutely. Again,
What if you can't answer or you can't speak?
so what we would do then, we've got our SOPs in place, a process we have to follow within the control room. But if you do not answer, you're going to contact your emergency contact. So when you sign up, automatically you tell us, right, who's your husband, children. We would contact them, find out if they know your whereabouts. If they do not know, automatically we're going to send resources to your location, given that your GPS location is on.
Right.
This can be paramedics, it can be security, police, fire, you name it. We've got the resources to be able to do that.
Sure, that's very interesting. And wow, that's impressive.
Yes.
Okay? Rapid response.
It's an app that saves lives, and that's what is important. And the thing is, it's an independent company, it's owner run. I myself go out to scenes to assist, and each incident that comes through our control room, we oversee and we manage, make sure it's attended to correctly. And as you could hear over the phone, it's well-spoken staff.
Yes.
You don't have to explain to them proper addresses. It's all automated. It's on the system. Your profile is there.
Okay, that's amazing. Tell me again, Wynand, what is your position in the company?
I'm the operations director.
Okay.
So I oversee all operations within the company with our various brands. And ensuring that we've got a partnership with security companies, medical companies, various role players, that we uphold a good relationship with them.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks for chatting to us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you again.
Likewise.
All right, thanks, Wynand.